Hey, Knight. Oh man, you're here fast. You're definitely notification squad. It is fun to watch. It's very fun to watch. And I was watching Jay, the battalion commander of the 501st. He's doing it as well, and it's very interesting to watch someone else play it. Like I think that's one of the best parts is like playing through it first yourself and then you watch other people play it, and then you can see what they fall for, what strategies they do, things like that. Just getting some things set up. Very nice. Very nice. Looking good. Looking good. I mean, as someone who has nearly platinumed every single Soulsborne game, I'm not really struggling with the learning curve. Like the same thing with going from Dark Souls 3 to Dark Souls 1. Everyone's like, man, you're going to struggle. You're really going to, the pacing's different. Everything's different with combat speed. And it's like, okay, so I'll take that into account. And I didn't have a problem. I mean, if someone tells me you can't think of it like Dark Souls, I won't think of it like Dark Souls, and then I'll do just fine. Like, I feel like people are a bit more stubborn and can't really adapt to something new. They have to face it head on with whatever mentality they have. And that's why people can't get through Dark Souls or games like this. I just read an article on PC Gamer where the gamer journalist, you know how they are. He said he would never beat this game because he couldn't summon other people to help him with bosses. I mean, that's totally fine, you know. That's totally fine, and at least he knows he's crap. He even said, like, I'm just too bad at the game. Like, because he's played games like The Division 2, which is, like, can be hard at times, but at the same time as point and shoot. And he said that Sekiro basically wants you to press every button in multiple ways at different times. And that's true. But, like, people just, they can't adapt to new situations. This game is a lot less about dodging than it is about deflecting and actually taking things head on, which is very interesting for a shinobi type game where you're supposed to be quick and agile and dodge. I'm gonna get that. That looks interesting. It looks like it'll be helpful. People tell me that I'm going to be stuck on a boss for like 3 days. People have said they were stuck on the chained ogre at the start of the game for like 3 days. It took me maybe, I think maybe I died to him once, maybe 2 times. Don't quote me on that. You can go back and check. But like, I mean, it doesn't take me 3 days, So it's like, I'm not like MLG at these games. I can be completionist about these games and know like the ins and outs and everything about it. But at the same time, I'm not like the pros that are out there just like the parry gods and, all those no hit run people. Like, I'm not like that, but at the same time, like, just like rethink, guys. Don't let the game beat you. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I was doing. There's a dungeon area where the terror magic boss is. It's a shame that I don't really remember the names of these bosses. I mean, like, I can name off every single boss in all the Dark Souls games and Bloodborne, but it's like in this game, they kind of... most of their names are in Japanese as well, so it's like kind of hard to remember that. Was it the temple grounds that I was at? I think so. I didn't beat Simpu Temple, right? I didn't beat all that. Simpao, sorry, whatever. That's another thing. I have the Bell Demon possession, so I'm basically playing on harder difficulty. Because I'm now possessed by the Bell Demon, which confers hardship. Strengthening enemies around them. So the enemies are even harder. I am basically on hardcore mode on this game. Okay. I haven't beaten it yet. Alright. I thought so. I want to go there first. I want to do the Simpao Temple first. Just because I feel like I'm going to need to stock up on stuff to beat that boss that does terror magic and all that. It seemed like I wasn't doing that much damage to him. But yeah, I have heard like from multiple people that are like Soulsborne veterans, very similar to me, like they're having a really hard time getting used to the formula. And it's like, all I need to know is that you can't use the same formula and then I'm just good. Simpao. Your greatness, you boy. No, I actually... Oh, wow, that was a quick spot. Maybe that's why I'm ARF, is because I can adapt. I can adapt to situations very quickly. Even though I've been told that I've been slow to adapt to situations. Which is quite funny. Shut up. Yeah, I bet every time AJ shot me with the shotgun droid, he was like, adapt! Come on, Hark, adapt! Dude, I bet he was laughing to death the whole time that op. I wish AJ streamed that. I wish he could stream it because, like, I would have laughed to see that. I swear, I thought the shotgun droid was shooting through the wall. Like, that's how bad it was. I could not see him at all. I thought he was straight up shooting me through the wall because I had an op like that. Where, like, a shotgun droid was shooting through the wall. That's like an AJ op staple when something breaks. That's right, I never went this way because I would always see the hat bro and I'd be like, oh snap. You know what I can do? Oh! That was cool. The double slash is definitely worth that. It's a pyre. Yeah, I never went this way yet. Yeah, I gotta adapt, dude. Gotta adapt. Come hither. Exactly. Just pull out. Just pull out my DC-15X or Walrus and just shoot through the freaking wall at him. That's what I'll do next time. Oh, okay. That's Doggo Land down there. Okay, that's a little much. Like that seems a little on the much side, don't you think? I just think that's a bit much. Like I can understand like 3 or 4 dogs, but why do there have to be 7? Why is there 7? I'm gonna come at that from another angle. There's way more than dogs. It's also poison. Good thing I got hit in just the right way so that I could stay there to get poisoned. Balloon of spirit. Did you know that you can save 15% or more? Ah! Sorry. These guys look scary, but they're actually not that tough. Well, now you make it interesting. Oh no. Long-armed centimede Sunan. That doesn't sound good. That was a nice one. I like that. Ouch, he's throwing crap at me. Don't mind me. I don't think so. Excuse me, let me just, oh, that's not a thing I need. Okay, you're pretty predictable, my dude. Oh, it broke my guard. Oh, I move, my dude. I hate how I don't have many pellets. Gotcha. One. Stop, please, please. Please stop. Boom, 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 boom. He attacks too much. There's too many attacks. There's too many attacks. Let me pick up some crap around here. Boom, 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 boom. It's breaking my posture. I need some of that good old posture crap. Or I can just die, you know, then screw me, haha. Cool. I wanted that to like sneak up on him. Okay, I need to just get out. I need to just not deal with that. Okay. Now I know what I'm up against. I know what I'm up against now. I know what I'm up against. I can do this. Just rest up, refuel everything, refill, and then I'll take them. Already been in there. Alright, Knight. Go ahead, my dude. Oh my god. Why was he not getting assassinated? That was supposed to give me iframes and instead it just didn't work. Ah, cool. I see I'm still burning. You cannot heal burn. Okay, I see. That makes sense, doesn't it? Where's dousing? I don't think I have dousing. That's a shame. So I used up one heal already. These guys are really hard to get the criticals on. Don't know why. Already dead. Already dead. I'll just take the death. I'll just take the death. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to take them on at range. I need to hit them with the shurikens. Because I can't deal with multiple at once. I'm going to hit them with the shurikens. Look at this. That's how I can take them on. Love getting stuck. I can't seem to stop getting stuck. I love it when my controller also just stops me from moving forward. Thanks, Phil Swift. Excuse me, Phil Spencer. That's the wrong Phil. Comes. I hate how sometimes it doesn't block or deflect, I should say. Come on. Is that all you got? Yellow gunpowder. Explosive prosthetic tool upgrades. And a prayer bead. Yeah. How do you like that? Almost expected myself to catch on fire by doing that. That was easy. Not too shabby. Alright, now that that's beaten, I can just simply warp back. In fact, I'll just warp back to the idol and rest. You didn't miss much, Knight. Don't know if you saw it. I finally beat the Swingy McGee. He was always like flailing. One more prayer bead until I can upgrade my vitality. Yep. Let's get that bead. I see what you did there. Excuse me? Oh, there's a lizard. Bezos. Oh, here come the dogs. Oh. Come on. Is that all you got? Pathetic. Want more? Who's still here? Who wants a piece of this? Do you, lizard? I didn't think so. Alright, this controller's gotta go. I think I might need to get a new Xbox controller, because this one's just a piece of crap. Just cheap, absolutely cheap. I feel like I'm playing with a Wii U. Plastic piece of crap. Fistful of ash. That makes sense. I was through here. This is where the shield dude was. That's right. I remember. Shield dude. Uh-oh. He hasn't seen me, right? Don't worry about it. Those are awesome bombs. Like, are you even kidding me right now? The enemies are definitely human. It's just, there's a lot of Japanese folklore, I think, involved in this. There's some that are undying. There's some that are cursed, I guess. Very, kind of similar to Soulsborne. Oh, that's where you are. That's where you've been. Oh yes, this is okay. Yeah, definitely. Now I remember this. This is where the intense, so many of those freaking dudes were. This is where all that insane amount of guys are. Come on. Worry about me. Nothing here. Oh good, Centipede Man. Yeah, this is where the insane amount of guys are. I'm talking insane. So what I might do is I might hit him with a shard. I might hit him with a ceramic seal here. That was a freaking good hit. Like, I'm talking good hit there. My Soulsborne accuracy is on point. That's right. Come over here. You're hearing things. You hear it? You hear those things? Do you not see these things? They're hitting you. I just straight up, yeah, I just straight up hit him. Yeah, now we're talking. Get one, just one. Ah, nuts. Shoot, I was on the wrong one. Nuts, I didn't dodge or didn't parry right. You're good. Imagine fighting 3 of these guys at once. Yeah, that ain't happening. That was expertly done. Excuse me, are you going to like attack or are you gonna twirl? Come on, hit me. Is that all you got? Come on. I like how it just like did that point of view. The oil. So that's one. That's one. There's currently 2 more down the hall. I just used up all my healing. I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna freaking head back. I'm gonna resume this. In fact, I actually have made myself dinner, so I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna be right back. I'll give you guys a nice little be right back screen. And yeah, I will continue this in a moment. Get that mouse cursor off there. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's right. Now I remember where I was. It's not the correct way. However, is there anything down here? No. The combat is so good in this game. I don't mind continually going back and like I could grind. I could literally grind these monks and get like coins and experience, but I don't know. I feel like for stream I'm not going to do something like that. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Here we go. Get out of my way. Oh, Monk has joined the fight. Experience tranquility. Yep, that's right. That's right, Knight. That's exactly how it works. I waited until you were least prepared, and that's when I struck. That's the way of the shinobi. The way of the shinobi. This goes back down. That doesn't help me. However, this does. This helps me a lot. Yeah, I need to adapt. Could have done a wall assassinate, probably. Alright. Let's grab one of these bad boys. Nuts. 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 Gotcha. Man, I have some problems with these guys. Their hitboxes are all wonky sometimes. Come on. Come hither. They do attacks that just seem weird. It's like that. Like you don't know what they're doing. Yeah, while you're fighting, it's like different. It's like you get a different feel for enemies when you're watching them compared to actually fighting them. And I noticed that with games like Cuphead and other things. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's just slide on in here. Let's slide on in here like some DMs. Yes. 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 Problem is, there's going to be now 3 of those straw hat guys outside. I could talk to this person. Ask about special holy person. He's gonna attack me. Oh, never mind. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Oops. So, don't know what that is. Oh. Haha, haha, Knight, you're funny. Is those the beads we needed? No. I still need one more bead. I wonder if beating all the guys out there will give me a bead. Does not open from this side. Haha! What does the lump of fat wax do? I forgot. Oh, you know what? It's an upgrade material, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I get it. So you get fat from disease. That's why there's big guys. Oh wow, this is big. Resurrection node. Yeah, dragon's blood. That's what I use to restore people back if they get dragon rotted. If I resurrect too much. So there's a problem with these guys. They don't die. I could stab them and they, like, you know, kind of die, but they don't fully die. Uh-oh. Nope. This one's got a little different attack style. I wish I could knock you off. That'd be cool. Oh man, I really got him down. There's a problem though, there's several others. Why do I have white stuff on me? Is that from his feathers? Alright, that looks clear there. Yeah, eternal enemies, yeah. They're undead and they just can't die. This is interesting. Why is this here? It's a sugar. This is almost like a way up here somehow. I don't like this. You are weak. Oh, it's these guys. I don't think so. Pray to the shrine. Oh wait, this isn't Neo. Whoa. Hey. I'm changing, aren't I? I don't remember my eyes being like that. Almost like a dragon. Wonder if the white is spreading along my head. Maybe that's what happens. It's just like Dark Souls, where I slowly hollow if I keep dying. Oh, there's gonna be some terror in here. This is a boss. I'm gonna be full health for this. Just note, let it be official, I am possessed by the Bell Demon, which is basically a hardcore mode. It says, possessed by the ring the bell, strengthening enemies around them. The Bell Demon confers hardship, but perhaps also slightly better spoils. If I use it, I can cause it to leave. At any time, I can make this leave, and the game will be easier. However, I felt like the game was very easy so far, so I've been using it. So I've had a difficulty handicap from the moment I first discovered this. So the game is already harder than it needs to be. Is this like Nito? I drop down and it's going to be Nito? Oh my god, this is very Nito-like. This is very Nito-like. What? Hello? Oh my god, I just realized they're all... These are all just dead dudes in here. Okay. I think I missed something back in there. This feels like the way forward. I don't remember the chameleons being this aggressive. Okay, I can swing over there. Oh, I get it. That's like a little shortcut. Okay. Is there going to be an idol in here? No. Just an item. Ah. Yeah, I don't think spiders await me. I don't think spiders would be a thing in this game. That was Bloodborne. Strong fists and strict discipline. see. So I learned a new combat thing. I don't know why I'm sounding so hoarse. I sound like an old man. I can smell you. I'm creeping around right now. You just can't see me. I'm gonna head back down. I'm gonna see what I can find down in here. A freaking loud train going by because they know I'm streaming. The train goes by probably once every like 2 weeks maybe. So naturally when I stream, like either one or multiple have to go by. That's just how it is. That was cheeky. Just gotta show Phil Spencer what's what here and make sure my controller works. Okay, so this was a waste of time. There's nothing in here. There's actually nothing in here. I need to find the way out now. Oh, I managed to do a full loop. I already have a difficulty handicap. It's called Xbox controller. And it sucks. It's cheap. It's a cheap piece of crap. I was having this problem probably 20 hours in on this bad boy. 20 hours into Dark Souls 1. The only reason why I got an Xbox controller for my PC. And yet, it's still a piece of crap. It's cheap. It feels cheap. It feels like crap. And it's an Xbox One controller. I'm going to make sure I say that every point I can to confer how cheap and piece of crap Microsoft are. I don't think I've ever had a PlayStation controller problem ever in my life from PS2 on. I have never had a problem with it dying. I have never had a problem with any buttons sticking. I've had no issue whatsoever, and I've been playing them for years. And the first 20 hours in on this piece of crap, cheap plastic piece of junk, the analog stick is sticking. Okay. So I could like get a PS4 controller though. It's the thing. I mean, I have PS4 controllers, but I don't know if hooking them up. Like I don't know how to like get it to register with games. Obviously, I need some kind of drivers for it, and I never really quite got them to work. But that's what I tried to do in the past. Okay, so what about that? Am I just done with this area? Is this literally like Cathedral of the Deep, where I go to the end and I find out that what I'm looking for is not there? Because I was just told that she was in the inner sanctum. Where is the inner sanctum? Where would the inner sanctum be? Is it inside of that giant building? I'll show you an oof. It's gotta be in here somewhere. I notice there's a lot of doors that say do not open from this side. Perhaps it's past. Perhaps it is beyond. No, this just leads to the centipede men. That smelly smell. That smelly smell. That's smelly. Okay, so we basically did not... Here we go. No? Felt like there would be something up here. Is there truly nothing else here? I'm slightly confused. Well, I mean, I could just move to another area because there is another area I could progress down. But this just feels weird that it just ends like this. I mean, I would feel like there would be a boss up here. Like the Armored Warrior was the only boss in this area. And at the end, I got the Shinobi, or the, the Holy Chapter. So I'm just a bit confused. I guess I did it. I did it. I did it. I did. Yeah, he was. He was hilarious. It was basically saying like gravity wins all against Dark Souls like players. He's just like a Dark Souls knight, and like he's beaten by gravity. Yep. So that's basically it for this area. It looks like. So that area is done. So now I can move on to. I think maybe there's stuff going on over here. I feel like there's something going on here in the Sheena area near the castle. However, I'm going to go to... Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah. Before I go there, though... Wow, look at that. Praying strikes. Yeah, we'll see where the next boss is. Okay, so this is very much like passive stuff. Interesting. These are very slow combat techniques, these. I'm going to save. I'm going to save for the Breath of Life one because getting a death blow and restoring vitality is going to be so good. Alright. The abandoned dungeon it is. Barely even remember this. Now I do. Now I remember this. Yeah, it is. It feels like Dark Souls 3 in terms of its level design. Dark Souls 3 felt very linear, and then once in a while you'll get a path that branches off, and usually it ended up being like an optional area. There is a path that does branch off in Dark Souls 3 that you have to go down eventually because it has an item you need to progress in the game. So this is just reminding me of that. Gotta get used to fighting normal enemies again. Oh, I'm glad I just got shot from that at the last moment. This is the elevator. I remember this elevator. Oh shoot, no. This just leads me back here to the Senpu Temple. Senpou, whatever. So this was a complete waste of time. Okay. It looks like I have already beaten this place. Wow, that's kind of weird. Why is the abandoned dungeon its own thing? Why doesn't it like not... that is confusing. Alright, so there's one more area that I haven't fully been in. Abandoned dungeon entrance. No, let's head back to that idol because I have a feeling there is a boss that's blocking my way to the rest of the dungeon. This just leads somewhere else. Because I've been in here. These are where the undead are. There's this dude. He's asking me to find a man who is tough. I need to bring him one. Don't know what that means, but whatever. Stupid grasshoppers. Somewhere around here is a boss. I don't even remember how to get to him. Writing progress down. I usually don't write down anything, actually. I'll be able to find it here shortly. Oh yeah, this takes me up here to this idol, and there's the vendor here. What do you got for me? Dragon mask fragment. Eventually I'll get enough money that I can get that. I should buy these coin purses just because my money will build up to the point where I could just break all of them and get a lot. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend all my money on hard cash. Hard cash. Wow. Need these, don't need that. I'm gonna need these probably. Wow. Fistful of ash might be useful. Snap seeds are quite rare. Divine grass is like a divine blessing. I'm going to keep that. This might be very handy sometime. I'm going to buy more of the light coin stuff. More coins. Alright. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to fight the boss. The vastness of the Shino, may the spirits rest. Yeah, guess what? This is it. This is where the boss is. Okay. Here's how it's gonna go. So there's the boss. Not that far down here, actually. This boss, I fought him once, and I basically decided I'm not going to be able to do this and just warped out. Because he does a lot of ranged attacks, and they all do a lot of terror to me. And if you play Bloodborne, then basically terror in this game is like frenzy, and once it builds all the way up, you're dead. Loaded umbrella. Yeah, it's like a shield. You basically open up a giant umbrella shield over yourself, and it blocks a lot. I haven't actually used it, though. Alright. This is, I feel like this is going to be a sprinting fight. A lot of this is going to be sprinting. I don't think anything helps against terror. I just need to keep it down. And in order to keep it down, I'm probably going to have to, like, I don't know. Because those giant blobs are hard to avoid. I think I just lost the boss. Get over here. Ooh. So right now, my goal is to just get his health down so that his posture goes down a lot. I don't let his posture going back down really frighten me, because I know that his health needs to be down a lot before that happens. Nuts. That was close. I hate it when he does the freaking big stuff. I know, exactly. He's like a mage. It's basically like fighting a mage. He does do a lot of close quarter ranged attacks as well. Got a lot of stuff coming at me. Let's get in the big boys. Yow! That's too tough to dodge. The problem is my controller once in a while, like if I'm sprinting, it will just stop moving. Very aggravating. The big balls are what is a threat, because they move fast and they're hard to dodge. I could probably dodge them by just jumping. I'm so glad I can sprint while locking on in this game. I always hated that about the old Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I don't know why that first block didn't like block. I can't. My controller is stopping me. Ouch. I need to get him over here. I need to like get him over here so I can use this pillar. If I can use this pillar, I can beat him easily, but I can't face him out in the open. I also have the pacifying agents, and I'll actually remove the pellets just so I can get there fast. I'll use the pacifying agents when I absolutely need my terror back down. See, here's the problem. He's going to continuously fire crap at me until I get close. I don't know how to stop him. There we go. I figured it out. Figured out the strategy. Yeah. Okay, my posture doesn't go back down if I'm sprinting. That's good to know. The thing is with no stamina bar in this game, I can sprint forever. Nuts, I just took like everything right there. Nuts. Nuts. So he's now at a point where his posture is going to really go down. Is that all you got? Ah. Problem is these little mines that seem to be coming out around are tough. Don't know where my pillar is. Just gonna get back here. Oh, that was cheap. Alright, I'm all out. Get out. Ouch. I can't really see what's going on around me while I'm locked on, though, is the problem. Nuts. Nuts. I'm gonna just die here. I don't have to, though. I can just do this. Go back to the... He at least lets me get away. This isn't like a very... At least phase 1, he has 2 death blows. I assume that once I give 1 death blow, he'll probably be way tougher, and there's gonna be another phase that will be like he's way more active. Right now, he's just playing kind of the distance mage game. This doesn't head there. Another problem is going to be my controller. And it's easy to get back here as well. Usually how From Software games work is it's very difficult. Bosses are very difficult when there's like a very small... Oh, cool, I just used the curse thing instead of... Okay, well that's alright. Well, now I have curse resist at least. Oh my god, this controller needs to stop. Yo, hey, I got full resist to this crap. When I use the pacifying agent, I have like a full curse resist. I'm just gonna call it curse, okay? I'm not gonna call it terror, this is just called curse. I still can't block the full effects of the damage. I'm doing pretty good though. I gotta say, I'm doing pretty good. Feel like I got him in the bag. Gotta get my posture back. Here comes big boys. This is definitely a sprinting fight. I want to see people struggle with this fight because they don't know that they have to sprint. This would be nearly... I would struggle for hours if I didn't try sprinting. Seriously. I learned in my Soulsborne experience, some fights you just gotta do the sprint. You just gotta sprint. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Ouch. Feeling pretty good about this. Gonna wait here, wait that out. There's a lot of these crapsicles around. That's fine. Big boy. Big boy. Big boy. I'm just going ham on him. I'm just going ham on him. Big boy. Oh, I got stuck. It's alright. It hit the wall. Just gonna be real safe and just, you know. Ooh. Okay, here comes big boy. Do a nice little spin around. Oh, shoot. I'm just gonna get back for this. Whenever he does this, I can't get near him. So I'm just gonna get back, and even if he regains some posture, it's better to just, like, you know, not get hit by a hailstorm. Death blow down. Okay, this is probably where it's gonna get tough. Yep, illusions. Oh, you have soul beam, eh? Oh, his intelligence is quite high. Ouch. I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to use the pacifying agent now because that gives me that boost to resist. And I'm going to need it. I'm going to need that resist boost. Ah, crap. That really locked onto me. Big boy. Big boy. Ouch. Let's get a nice heal. So I got one more heal left. This seriously doesn't feel that bad. Okay, gotta get his health down so his posture will stay going down. That's the only real risk, is that these proximity terror balls are kind of hard. That's why he keeps pushing them. That's why he keeps putting them out. It's because that's his only defense against, like, close quarter combat. Oh man, he's really jumping now. The problem is he's got a lot of health. I'm gonna heal just to be safe. Big boy. Really don't want to get hit by one of these freaking balls. Nuts. God. It's alright, it's alright. Big boy. Yes, hop over here. Ah, that was cheap. Ah, I was caught in an animation. I'm starting to get some bad luck. Caught in a landslide. Oh, he's dead. Not quite. I'm willing to resurrect. Oh boy. If it gets too tough, it might have gotten too tough. Sprint. The fact that I could just leave is kind of hilarious. I'm just gonna leave and just go back to the idol. Ouch. I'll restart it. Yeah, he's definitely a strange boss. Like, cause he acts like a mage, but he's got so much health. And the health, like, I can't possibly get his posture down to get a death blow on him until his health is low, because the moment I'm done dealing damage to him, his posture goes back down if he's at full health. So that's an endurance fight. No joke. That is a straight endurance fight. I feel like I'll get him this time, though. I haven't yet died to him. Well, I have, but I haven't fully died to him, if you know what I mean. And it's weird because I can also just go right back to him. So you would expect him to be like super tough. But he's just takes a while. He just takes a while to beat. That's all it is. Big boy. He's someone too. Ah, crap. I get stuck in that stupid animation when I do the charge attack, and that's what hits me. That's what gets me hit. It's that super long animation, really. right on my level, coward. You are weak. Big boy. Close range, big boy. It's close. Nice. Got caught kind of in a bad spot there. First heal. I feel like that's pretty good. Close range, big boy. Alright, you gotta go out of that corner, my dude. Ouch. That managed to clip me. Got you in a corner. You got me in a corner. I got him close. His posture's really low. Two big boys. Ouch. It's my fault. Gotcha. Time to heal. Okay, so he does a little fadeaway illusion. Then he comes back, and and he does the power beam. I forgot about that. Let's do a pacifying agent. Ouch. Come hither. It's also kind of about like not getting stuck in a bad angle while he's doing his attacks, because some of them can hit you like that. Big boy. I almost feel like he can get more. Nuts. I got trapped. I feel like he can get more. Oh shoot, he's doing that. Get behind the pillars. The pillar is definite saver right here. Do I have any pellets? Probably not. No. Yeah. He's definitely a break of formula here. He's a break from what you're used to, because you're used to deflecting like that. But you can't. I really want to deflect those those terror balls, but that's not what you're supposed to do. Nuts. Alright, gotta heal. Nuts! I hate that. The controller just stops me dead in my tracks. Also, his defensive balls are slightly more on the move. The deflects are good for causing his posture to go down a lot more. Ouch. Need to get out of here. Alright, come on, get out of that corner. Or you could stay in the corner and waste your big boys, that's fine. Feeling good. He's red. He ain't doing too good. Oh shoot, those came around the corner. That was cheap. Oh, he's really trying to hit me with crap now. He's really trying to hit me with different things. I have to be so careful. Big boy. Nuts. Yes. Good. That is cheap. That is extremely cheap. I'm gonna wait until these balls disappear, and then I'm gonna resurrect. Got ya. See? That's how it's done! Dagger with stark white blade and hilt. Converts vitality into spirit emblems? What? Do I stab myself? Ritual offering to a dragon, which emblem would be cut from one's own life force, set adrift. Blade is inscribed his true name, Devoted Soul. Huh. Upgrade materials around here. It was kind of not really a hard fight, it was just a long fight, to be honest. Alright, progress. Progress. I feel good about that. I feel real good about that. Yeah. So what does this unseen blade do? Do I just use it? It's a consumable. There's 3 of them. So I stab myself for spirit emblems? Is this like Bloodborne, where you like use your own blood to make Quicksilver bullets? Sounds like it. I don't see the purpose for why. I mean, I have never purchased any emblems yet. Oh, hello.
お前さん、身投げされるのかい。なんだと。足名の底に行きたくば、身投げをされるがよいじゃろう。あっちじゃ。足名の底はあっちじゃ。
I don't like this.
お前さん、なんだと。足。
Boom! You should have fallen for it, greedy guts. Let go that bead. Let's get that bread. This reminds me of the Dark Souls 2 intro where you like cast yourself into that vortex. Don't even know what that was actually. Don't really know what that meant story-wise. Well, is there anything else here? Is this just death? Miyazaki loves it. Ooh. Miyazaki loves diving into very large holes. I'm glad I still have my hand on the controller. That probably would have been death. Undead. Fistful of ash. This is reminding me very much of the Abyss in Dark Souls 1. I feel like I'm going to see humanities flying around. This looks like the bottom, but it isn't. It is not. Cool. So I see a grappling thing over there. Am I not able to grapple? Oh, I am over there. Okay, so I obviously don't go back down. Did it look story-driven to you? It was very story-driven. The thing about Dark Souls is that most of its story happens before and after what you're doing. The intro basically explains what has happened, who are the big names in the game, and what is currently going to be happening. Then the game it throws you in, and you figure out the lesser details. You figure out the lesser details of, okay, so where do you belong in this? And things like that. This might hurt. Yep. And then the ending is like something very important will happen after what you've done. Like Dark Souls 1, the story was you're undead. You were corralled into a asylum with the rest of the undead because freaking Gwyn was like, we don't like these guys. Then there was this prophecy passed down like, oh, so there's going to be a chosen undead. All the undead are branded with this curse, and the only way to revert the curse is to link the fire. Actually, no, they don't know that yet. Framp tells you, the giant serpent, and says that you need to succeed Lord Gwyn in relinking his flame to keep the Age of Fire going. So basically, you and all the other undead on their journey with you are like, we really don't know what's going on. All we know is we have to ring the bells, we have to get through Zen's fortress and up to Anor Londo and figure out what our purpose is. And then eventually you're told you need to relink the flame. Then that's your goal for the rest of the game, is killing all the big souls, getting all the big souls from all the big bosses, offering them to the Lord Vessel to open up into the kiln, which is where the first flame is. Once you can choose to like relink it, which will keep Gwyn's Age of Fire going, and for all you know, keep the world going and alive. Or you can choose to go out, and then Gwyn loses his power and Age of Dark ushers in, and all that. And you find out that dark isn't inherently evil. In fact, it's the closest to being human you can get. And that it's the Age of Fire that's causing the curse and things like that. And that you're just being driven to these bonfires to link them on Lord Gwyn's orders. You're basically cursed from Gwyn. Gwyn caused the curse, just so that he can cause his age to keep going by you relinking the fire. And then Dark Souls 2 was kind of the same. My theory is that Dark Souls 2 is in an age of man because there's all these kings and they're all like human, but they still have to deal with the undead curse and all that. That's right, I was still saving for Breath of Life here. I'll save for that. And Dark Souls 2 was very all over the place, but the general theme of it was that you're cursed and you're losing everything, and that was like one of the big themes. If the theme of Dark Souls 1 was humanity and the darkness and the abyss, then Dark Souls 2 was all about curse and its toll. This is pretty cool. Oh no! And if you see there down over the cliff's edge, you will see the classic swamp level. Miyazaki, what are you doing? You can't have another swamp level, my dude. Stop with the swamp levels. Nobody likes them. Anyways, and then Dark Souls 3 was like the whole fire linking cycle was accepted. Like there's an entire system now of undead raising up and linking it. There are multiple Lords of Cinder who have relinked the flame, and basically Dark Souls 3 is all about all the lords were raised up because someone didn't link the flame. But they all chose not to link the flame as well. And so then the people that failed are called unkindled, and they're raised from the grave as well as the last resort. So it's your mission to go out and kill the lords, bring them back to their thrones, and have enough power to relink the flame again. Yep, Acid Lake's Rings of Fire. Wasn't too sure if he was an NPC or not, and that's why I got close enough to him to see the assassination symbol. Okay, so there's a freaking... So, excuse me. They have guns. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, these are like Bloodborne enemies on steroids. Oh, you see that dodge? Okay, this is going to be a bit insane. Oh my god, my posture is going to break. Go into the slime. Ah, I got stunned. It is dull, but the thing is that you make choices in the game. There's a lot of choices you make along the way, a lot of interesting characters you meet. So you really roleplay as yourself. This game, you're playing as a particular dude, like one guy. In your game, there's a general story of you and what you're doing, but at the same time, it's how you see fit you want your character to be. Okay. The freaking fog wall in here. I'm getting out of here. All the way to the temple. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Okay, I'm safe. But yeah, the story is pretty good because while you're going through the game, you're finding out different factions and sides. You find out one of the lords, the Abyss Watchers, were originally like they're basically a fan club of one boss in Dark Souls 1, Artorias, the Abyss Walker, who fought the Abyss and was a knight of Gwyn and all valiant and all that. And he fell to the dark, and it's a tragic story. And the Abyss Watchers vowed themselves to be like him and hunt down the Abyss. And basically when you get to their boss fight, they're killing each other because half of them have fallen to the Abyss. And since they're undead just like you, they keep coming back alive in the boss chamber and continually like fighting each other and stuff like that. So there's like all the bosses have their own like story and all that. So although the overall story is like you get it from the cutscene, you slowly figure out different aspects of it. Alright, so I came back here to upgrade, I think. I think I got... Do I have... You know what? No, I can upgrade the prosthetic. I can upgrade the loaded axe. I don't use the axe that often, is the thing, but it looks like it goes to here. How do I get the phantom butterfly weaponry, I wonder? Because it looks like that's what I need in order to get that upgraded. This is straight locked, this one. Same with this. Pine resin. That sounds familiar. That used to be in Dark Souls as a flame buff. Yeah, I think I'll try the umbrella eventually. I mean, from the way it looks like it's big and it takes a lot out of your agility. So I just never worried about the umbrella. Because Blocking for me is deflecting. I try to only deflect. And I only dodge the undodgeable attacks. But I think I might upgrade the axe. Oh, and then I can keep going. Another one I don't use is the Raven Mist stuff. That's like the shadow warp or whatever. That might be handy in the future. Oh, I think I broke something. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I felt like the game really gave me a lot right off the back with these different modifications. I think I'll put the umbrella on though for later. Alright, so I got two of them. I got the magnetic one and I got the regular one. I also got the two different types of feathers. Ah, I see. Let's try the magnetic one. What does that look like? Oh, and I can do this, and it continuously. Okay, so every time I do that, it uses up one. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, well, I'll leave that for another time. Unfortunately, I'm going to end the stream here. I was going to go a bit more than that, but I got work tomorrow. I don't want to stay up. So then I don't have to nap tomorrow after work and then just like, you know, start the stream late. I want to start it on time, finally, sometime. Alright. I'd say I made some good progress this stream. I'm hoping next stream I could really hammer out that swamp area and other places. But alright, thanks for staying on live night. Appreciate that. Thanks to anyone else that stopped by. Once in a while I stream an op even though I'm on LOA because, you know, some ops I don't want to miss, so be on the lookout for those. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.